You've endured hell. You've been in the belly and the bowels of hell. But God says, heaven belongs to you. Hey! Oh! You, man. You. God says, I'm increasing your prayer life. Well, you have a no-nonsense attitude now in the spirit realm. Some stuff you just ain't gonna deal with. You don't want to see it, you don't want to smell it, you don't want to be around it, and you've been seeing some stuff, not just in this church, but in the body of Christ, that has been literally turning your gut is what I hear. Down in your gut, it's like it's God says, guess what? Because I'm putting the intercessor in you that is going to work a change and bring about results. So God is dropping a new fire. Well, say that prayer on you. Well, He says, I see your heart. I see your faithfulness. I see your tears. I see your seat. I see your desire. I hear your submission. I see your submission. And God says He's getting ready to reward you openly for the things that you sacrifice behind doors. Oh God, you sacrifice a lot to stay holy. Am I telling the truth? You sacrifice a lot. People, places, things. You sacrificed a lot to stay holy. Because you say, God, I don't just do it like everybody else, but when I stand up and open up my mouth, I want the atmosphere to shift. And God says, because you prayed that prayer, He's getting ready to drop a fire on you. He's going to edify. I ain't never said this to nobody before, but He's going to edify your tongue. Ready to give more diction and power to your tongue. I don't know what that means. But God says you're going to decree some things and it's going to come to pass because you spoke it. Because this is your season to be a fire starter. A fire starter. A fire starter. God says you're going to ignite the flame in K-Life. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. But you're going to ignite a flame in K-Life through prayer and intercession. I see shut-ins coming. God says you're going to ignite the flame. And when God drops it in your spirit and you take it to your leader, because He knows that it has to be God, He's going to say, go ahead. And it's going to be in this shut-in that God says, I'm going to give you, hear what I'm saying, because I want you to hear the correct terminology. I'm going to give you that desire of your heart. That. There's only one. I don't know what it is. If you don't know that, God gonna reveal it to you before this revival is over. This ain't a birthday celebration. But He says, I'm going to give you that desire because you deserve it. And you've been committed and faithful. Clap your hands and give God praise. I'm getting ready to eat. You good. Come here, Lady Jane. I don't know why I heard God say, reiterate a prophecy that you gave us some years ago. And so God is recalling to me something I said to you some years ago about being the mother of this house and birthing some seeds to pass. There are only some things that Apostle can share to you. He won't share with some other people sometimes concerning ministry, but He can only share with you. And God says to tell you the reason why He can only share some things with you is because you are the seed carrier. We sow the seed. And sometimes He has to sow the seed to get it off of him. Because God be dropping so much in His mind and in His spirit that if you try to keep it and retain it, all people first. And so a lot of times He'll just say, no, choke, I feel this choke. mouth. That they don't fall on fallow ground while God is preparing the ground. That makes sense? And so God said, in this season, get ready for a travail that is literally going to push your husband in your house to a new dimension in God. And when your husband in your natural house go up, K-life is going to explode. God says, I got the church in emerging season because I want y'all to start birthing your children. In other words, he's going to send you uncircumcised children. And God says you're going to birth them out of their shells together. She's going to mother and nurture them. You're going to correct and be stern with them. And in that, God is going to perfect a kingdom people. There's great gifts in her. That sometimes she's scared to let people know she got these gifts. But there's even more gifts in her that she let on, that she has. She has a strong feeling anointing. What I mean by feeling anointing, she can be around people and feel things in the spirit. She know when they off. She know when they fake it. She know when they phony. She know when it's really God. She know when it's emotions and flesh. God says, I gave her to you to be one of your senses. Because as a leader, sometimes we have a servant heart, and sometimes we will overlook some things because we want to be daddy and shepherd, and we want to. But there's going to be some things she getting ready to see about some about the people that's in line, that's only here for the ride. They only here right now because they know you're going somewhere.